road is a lot of disappointment. Down this road is a lot of pain. But how many of you know you got to press? Because he said, I press forward towards the mark because of the prize of the high calling, which is in Jesus Christ. And how many of you know that there is something, anything worth having is worth working for? You got to go through. You don't like being stretched. You don't like being pulled. It's like going to the gym. You know how you used to get yourself all pumped up for the beginning of the year? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get this workout. And the moment you feel a little bit of pain, the moment you feel a little bit of ache, through the discomfort, you press through the hurt because something was on the other side. You had a goal. Tells you to play it safe, but purpose says stretch anyway. Philippians 3:13. Arrested development don't just stunt your growth, but it steals your reach. It makes you believe what's ahead is impossible anymore. Paul said, I reach forward. He didn't say I would. Reaching means action. It means intentional movement. It's when you decide I'm not waiting for somebody to hand what power has already gave me the power to pursue. And some of us been praying for opening means I stretch even when it's uncomfortable because God uses means I stretch even when it's uncomfortable because God uses the stretch to make me strong. He said in my weakness he is made strong. So I got to use what I'm weak and lean on God's strength because he is going to give me the strength to go through. He is going to give me the strength to press. He is going to come from your friends. It don't come from eating your Wheaties. It comes from the Lord. All of my help, it comes from the Lord. You can't reach for destiny if you're consistently grabbing at distractions. You got to identify what a distraction is in your life, and you just got to let it go. This don't serve me no purpose. This friend don't serve me no purpose. This situation don't serve me no purpose. This job don't serve me this purpose. But I got to reach for something greater. Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper and not to harm you. So when you reach, you're not reaching into the unknown. And tell your other neighbor, I'm reaching not just for this reason, but I'm reaching for my season. Once you release the past and you start reaching for purpose, you can't stop there because deliverance without direction leads to delay. I'm going to say that again. Deliverance without direction still leads to delay. Reaching is not the same as running. Reaching gets you started, and running is the press that keeps you going. And when you run, you got to run with passion. Somebody say run with passion. And let us run with patience the race that is due. That progress will always attract pressure. How many of you know when you think you done gone somewhere, you done did something, here comes a little bit of something trying to lay pressure on you. So if you're running and you're pressing and suddenly everything around you gets and it feels a little harder, I'll be the first one to tell you congratulations because you're growing. Congratulations because you're reaching progress. Congratulations because you're moving and you're not staying stagnant. Congratulations because on the other side of this, there is a testimony. On the other side of your mess is your message, but you just got to reach for what's ahead. The movement when you start pressing into prayer, here come distractions from all over chasing you down. The moment you start reaching and pressing into your destiny, here comes discouragement knocking and beating down your door. But don't you dare let up. You got to run and you got to press anyway. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what distractions the enemy may throw your way, you better pick up your boots. You better lace up and you better keep going. You better keep pressing. Young people are going to come your way every single day. But as long as you keep Jesus ahead of your life, as long as you keep your eyes on the prize, and the eye on your prize, the prize is Jesus. As long as you keep him first, as long as you keep him Lord of your life, you won't fail. You can't fail. Distractions are going to come every which way. One friend is going to leave you. This group of friends is going to leave you. Mama may leave you. Daddy may disappoint you. Heartache is going to set in. Distractions are going to come. But as long as I keep He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't leave you. He won't leave you. Elijah threw his mantle on Elisha. Elisha didn't just sit there. The Bible says he ran after Elijah. And that's what it looks like when you run with passion. No more waiting for permission to pursue what God has already promised. You got to run regardless. If God said it, that settles it. And you just got to run. Run with what God said. Stop waiting for people to be with you. Stop waiting for a ride or die. God is my ride or die. I don't need you. I don't need you to go where I'm going because my road is not your road. And I'm going to lay aside every weight and sin. I am not less than. He said, I'm the head and of and not beneath. I am the lender and not. He said, I'm the head and of and not beneath. I am the lender and not the strength. They shall mount up with. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. You ought to know how an eagle, how he mounts up. When an eagle is ready to take flight, what do? He gets to a position. So they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I'm a mount up like an eagle with wings. I'm a walk and I'm not going to get tired. I'm a run and I'm not going to faint. Because as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. I'm going to be an eagle and I'm going to take flight because they that wait. But it's a promise. With someone looking unto Jesus, the author and the perfecter of my. I'm cupping my feelings. No more being tangled up in distractions. I'm coming out. Coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I'ma let it show. I'm not thinking about what happened yesterday. Because I'm coming out. Out with the old. In with the new. Out with the old. In with the new. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out of fear. I'm coming out of it. Out of depression. Out of the hurt. Out of the pain. Out of the disappointment. Out of everything that tried to take me out this year. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. No more having my mind arrested. No more having my mind entangled. I'm not in an entanglement with the devil. I'm coming out. I'm stepping into what God has for me. Because what God has for me, it is for me. Ain't no demon in hell. Ain't no devil in hell gonna keep me from what God has for me. Because I'm coming out. I'm coming out of it. You don't have to stay in this mindset. You don't have to stay like this. You don't have to stay tangled up. You don't have to stay wrapped, ball and chain to what has happened to you. You don't have to play. I'm brand new because I'm coming out of it. And because whom the Son sets free, he's truly free indeed. You don't have to go back to being in bondage. Once you said in the beginning of mind, be free in your thoughts. Be free in your emotions. Be free to walk and do what God has told you to do. Be free to be who you are. Don't worry about what man is going to say. Don't worry about what your family going to say. All you to do is please Jesus. And you ain't got to stay in that hurt. You don't have to stay in that abuse. You don't have to stay in that pain. You don't have to stay in that disappointment. You don't have to stay in that relationship that had you bound for years. You don't have to stay there. All you got to do is say, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Lord, I lay it at your feet. Everything that's been holding me, I lay it all down, Jesus. Release them when you don't feel good. Praise them when you're sad. Praise them when you're mad. I'm coming out. coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Everything that I used to think about myself, I'm coming out of that. I know, in fact, I'm speaking it. I see myself the way God has me, the way the Lord views me, the way God sees me, finished and perfect. That's how I see myself, because I've come out of the old mindset, out of the old way. You don't have to be upset. You don't have to be heartbroken. Yes, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. The enemy wants you to think that you have to stay in that place. You have to be bound. The enemy wants you to stay offended. The enemy wants you to stay and live in that. You don't have to stay ball and chain. The things I used to do, I don't do no more. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay in that. And I don't know what your relationship is with Jesus. And I don't know what has happened to you in your past. But you don't have to stay there. You don't have to fall victim to what has happened to you. You can come out of it. Because on the other side of your mess is a message. And on the other side of your test is your testimony. You don't have to let what has happened to you keep you bound. You don't have to let what has happened to you run your life. Looking unto Jesus, who is the author and the finisher of my faith. Your alarm clock didn't wake you up this morning. Miss Sheba didn't wake you up this morning. It was the Lord that saw fit to wake you up. It was the Lord that saw fit to not snatch you out of your sleep last night. And you don't have to leave this place the same way you came. You can make the conscious decision today that I'm living my life for you. And every day is not going to be easy. But as long as you put Jesus in your decision to keep him first, he'll keep you.